What is up, guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'll basically give you an example of what I eat throughout my daily life, and it's a very loose, very free style of dieting, which I've been doing these past couple of weeks, and honestly has been giving me just a great feeling overall, not only because I'm eating satisfying foods, but because I'm not really stressing about my calories or the specific macros for each and every food item that I am eating. I have at one point in my life counted my calories. I at one point in my life was a vegan. I at one point in my life measured all my food, and I can easily say that for a short term while, I'd say that is pretty sustainable, but long term and just like a living lifestyle, I wouldn't really say that those approaches are the best, at least for me, because I've realized that I'm always on the go and I never know when I'm gonna wanna grab a bite with a friend or eat something randomly, like at night if I'm hungry. And I really have found that just listening to your body, eating foods that really fuel you are important, but you don't have to be so strict about it. You know, if you want some ice cream, eat some ice cream. You're not gonna die. If anything, you're gonna live a little more, living on the edge, getting those sugars in. Yeah. But on a serious note, I feel like when I was stressing about it, it was either I wasn't eating enough or I was eating too much. And I kind of found this like in between space, which is kind of working for me, where I just eat when I'm hungry, but I don't eat big meals. I think in the past, if I was hungry, I would devour food like a fat king, like feasting for the 10th time of the day. Like it was not good. And I just feel like I was kind of obsessed with like gaining mass, or like if I was cutting, I would like eat a ridiculously low amount, right? Ridiculously low amount of calories, and that's just like unhealthy, like flat out. That's just not a good thing to do for your body or your mental health. Like I feel like overall you will probably go a little insane if you don't eat just normal. So like today, for example, I woke up today and I had a bowl of cereal. Now it is like the fiber wheat things, but they are scrumptious. So I had that for breakfast with some soy milk, just because I like soy milk. I'm not like super into milk, but anyway, I either do that or I drink like a smoothie, like from like a container. I try not to eat things that have sugar, so I'm not like drinking pop or like eating anything with too many added sugars. But honestly, like if you're living a very flexible lifestyle, it is okay to eat a cookie if you are feeling like eating a cookie. But I think the problem lies in the fact that since you restrict so much, you don't let yourself have that cookie. When you get the chance, you eat like 500 cookies because you're like, I will never get to eat cookies again. But that is not the case, because, you will in the future at some point. I'm not saying like eat cookies for every meal of your existence, but you can have different types of foods. Like I feel like I cultivated this like kind of healthy approach to my eating lately, and it's pretty awesome just because I don't have to stress about it. I think like mental health is like the number one key to the majority of things in life, how well you succeed. I suppose that's one way to put it. And when I work out honestly because it helps with my mental health so much. It is something that puts me on track for the day, that relieves so much stress and anxiety, and helps me to be present inside of my body. And I love that feeling. So that is like the main reason I do it. And days compounded against weeks, compounded against months, has resulted in the physique that I have. learning the bits and pieces that I have along the way. Now, I think like this kind of approach is awesome because you can really just get to enjoy foods and don't have to be so strict. I don't like being so strict upon myself. Like, life is already stressful as it is, so there's no need to make it more stressful. But like, okay, so later in the video, right after eating, my mom actually picked me up and I went out to eat lunch with her. We went to Dewey's Pizza, which is like a pizza place, and it is delicious, and it was a really good food. So I like, for this example, what I'm saying is like I went out to eat with her, and in my mind I was like, okay, I gotta get something with some protein in it, but I'm still gonna eat some pizza because I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna eat a salad like eating pizza with people. Like, that's just not the move. And plus, that's not satisfying at all. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that. If that's you, you do you. But anyway, so I got a calzone with chicken in it, right? That was like my main source of protein, and focused on that. And honestly, I pretty much have a very like flexible diet. I just focus on the protein because protein, you need a sufficient amount to either maintain or build, and that's important. So I was like, gotta have my protein in my food right now. So I got that calzone with some chicken. I ate some pizza slices, and honestly, I just listened to my body. I didn't just go to town, like take out the whole thing in one sitting, but I ate half the calzone, half of a couple of slices of pizza, and really just being in the moment, present with you when you eat, honestly helps a lot. And plus, it takes time for your body to digest food, so you definitely want to sit there a little, maybe talk with some homies, check your phone, because you're gonna feel more full eating less because it actually has time to digest. So that's actually something I learned that I'm like taking into account, and always listening to your body is the most important thing. Well, thank you guys for watching. That concludes the video. Peace out.